Yeah. So first of all, what is networking? What is networking? Networking is a networking and ఏంటండి? It's a group of servers. You can connect through cable or Wi-Fi or right. So why we require network to share the resources, to share the data, right? We use the network, right? So what is Docker network? What is Docker network? Docker network is a communication between containers. Communication between containers. It is a communication between containers. యా ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ కీస్ సారథర్ ఉంటాయండి. వేరే సారథర్ ఉంటాయి. సో ఆ సార్ ఈరోజు రాలేదు. మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళి ఆయన ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి కలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలంటే టేక్స్ లాంగర్ టైం. ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ కీస్ అన్ని ఆయన దగ్గర ఉంటాయి. ఆయన రాలేదు. సో మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి కలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలంటే టేక్స్ లాంగర్ టైం. సో మనకి టైం వేస్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. ఇంకా బ్యాక్ దగ్గరలోనే ఉంటాను నేను. బ్యాక్ వచ్చాను. యా ఫైన్ అండి. సో డోకర్ నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఈస్ ద Docker network or networking is the communication between containers. Okay. Yeah. So here Docker networking is in the Docker networking allows you to attach a container to allows to attach a custom containers only. So normally by default network is available in the Docker. So when you create any containers, those containers will be attached to the default network. Okay. Yeah. But so normally in real-time projects, we don't use the default networks. We always use the customized network. సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మన ఏడబ్ల్యూఎస్లో సర్వర్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తే ఎక్కడ క్రియేట్ అవుతాయండి? బై డిఫాల్ట్ దోస్ సర్వర్స్ విల్ బి క్రియేటెడ్ ఇన్ ద డిఫాల్ట్ నెట్వర్క్ విచ్ ఇస్ డిఫాల్ట్ విపిసి, రైట్? బట్ రియల్ టైమ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్లో సో వీ డోంట్ యూజ్ ద డిఫాల్ట్ విపిసి. వీ ఆల్వేస్ యూజ్ ద కస్టమైజ్డ్ విపిసి, రైట్? సో డిఫాల్ట్ విపిసి యూజ్ చేయం, కస్టమైజ్డ్ విపిసి యూజ్ చేస్తాం. కస్టమైజ్డ్ విపిసి ఎందుకండి? We can implement the customized rules. We can implement the custom rules, our own rules, right? So default network use చేస్తున్నాం అనుకోండి, we need to follow the default rules only. So when we use the custom rules, we can implement our own rules, right? Yeah. Now, for example, look at here, everyone. Yeah. So this is a host mission. This is a host mission. So host mission is it is a server and host mission and server, our Docker server, right? So inside of this host mission, so we have default network. So this is the default network, right? So this is the default network. This we can say bridge network. Bridge network. This network range is 172.17.0.1 range. 0.1 range. Okay. Default network range. Default network, bridge network, 17.17.0.1 range. Fine. Yeah. So on top of this network, what we will do, we create containers. These are the containers, three containers, right? Yeah, so these are the three containers. These containers are attached to the custom network. Sorry, default network. By default, we create the containers in the default network. Okay. So when we attach this containers to default network, so here this default network IP can be used by this containers. Okay. Yeah. So here these are the three containers: container one, container two, container three. Container one, two, and three. Three containers. Okay. Yeah. So fine. So in this containers, yeah, IP addresses. Like look at here, container one is having IP 172.17.0.2. This container 2 IP is 172.17.0.3, 172.17.0.4. So these three containers are using the same network range, same network IPs. Look at here, 17.17.0.1 range, 17.17.0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Same network range because these containers are attached to the, yeah, so default network, bridge network, right? So that is why these containers are having the same network IP range, same IPs. Okay, same IP ranges. Fine. That is okay. So here we deployed, for example, Nginx application. Nginx application. Here we deployed HTTPD application, web server. Here we deployed database, right? Yeah. So Nginx, HTTPD, and a database. Normally, so database containers, we should not allow inbound traffic. Database containers, for database containers, we should not allow inbound traffic. So if you allow inbound traffic to the database containers, there may be chances to leak the data. So normally database containers, we should not allow inbound traffic, right? So here, when we create containers in the default network, so these are all containers are having same network range. They can communicate each other. They can communicate each other, right? But here, normally, we should not allow inbound traffic to the database containers. So if you allow traffic to the database containers, there may be chances to leak the data. So if you allow inbound traffic to the database containers, there may be chances to leak the data, right? So in case the data is leaked, what will happen, Andy? Escalations, client escalations, issues, right? So that is why what we have to do, we need to control inbound traffic. We need to manage the inbound traffic, right? So how can we control? How can we control inbound traffic? Let's try to understand. So here, if you want to, yeah, if you want to control the inbound traffic, right? So here, all the containers are in the same range, right? Same range containers. Same range containers, they will allow. For example, we have default VPC. The default VPC. So what we did, so we created the servers, right? So they can communicate each other in the default network. But if you want to control, we required custom network, right? So that is why, yeah. So here database containers, I don't want to allow inbound traffic. For which, what we can do, we need to create one more network here, which is custom network. So this is a custom network. This we can say, yeah, bridge network or custom network. bridge network or custom network. So this network range is 172.18.0.1 range, right? This network range is 17.18.0.1 range. Fine. So here we have two ranges, Sandy. 17 range, 18 range. So when we have two ranges, yeah, here to try to communicate, one firewall will be configured here between two networks. So from here to here, we cannot communicate. That is why, yeah, here what we will do normally, this database containers, we should not allow about traffic, right? So that is why what we will do, this container, we can attach to the custom network. Attach this container to custom network, still they communicate each other. Still they communicate each other, right? Each other they can communicate because once you attach this container to other network, custom network, here what will happen? One more IP will be created here. One more IP will be available here, which is 170.18.0.2. This IP will be created. So this container is having two IPs. Okay. So they can communicate each other. Still they can communicate each other. Container 1 to container 2, container 2 to 3, 3 to 1, 3 to 2. They can communicate each other still. Right. In the second scenario, what we will do, this container 3, I want to disconnect from default network. Once I disconnect this, once I disconnect from default network, so this will be completely isolated. Understanding it, everyone? Concept is clear, right? So in real-time projects, always we use the customized network. Customized network. So if you want to configure this networking, we required one image, which is the image name is BusyBox and BusyBox is the image. So this image required. If you want to communicate, sorry, if you want to configure network, custom network or default network, we use the BusyBox image. BusyBox image, right? This image we need to get into our local, right? Yeah, this is the concept, and which is very, very important concept. In real-time projects, we always use the customized network. We always use the customized network, right? So this is a, yeah, interview question also. Interview question also. How can you control the traffic to the database containers? So we can create a custom network and we can attach to the custom network. Okay. Now let's move on. Let's go and work on this. Let's go and work on this. Yeah. Go and start the server, Docker server. Yeah. We can use the MFA. Connect the server, copy the address. Now go to downloads. Yeah, so here you can open the terminal, paste here, give yes. Sudo space -i, host name, Docker server, execute bash, clear the screen. Now, yeah, so first of all, we need to get the BusyBox image only. Okay. Now, if you check here, Docker images, look at here, Docker images. These are the images available, right? So if you check here, Docker PS -a to check the containers. So this is in stopped state. This container is in exited mode, right? I just want to delete this Sunday. I want to delete this container. How can we delete? Command here is docker rm space container ID. Now it is gone. Now it is gone. Docker RMI. I want to delete the images also. This image I want to delete first. No such image. Okay. So, okay. We need to give the version ID 4.0. Now it is gone. Next one also I want to delete. This one also I want to delete. Colon 3.0. Now Docker images. Look at here. This is the image. Ubuntu default image we have. This one also I want to delete. Later you can download. If you want download, you can download later. Or else you can keep as that. So clear the screen. Now Docker images, only one image is available. Docker PS-a. No countries available. That is fine. Now I want to download one image here, which is a BusyBox image. I want to download BusyBox image. So how can we download? How can we download? Right? Docker pull BusyBox. Now the image is pulling into local. Now if you check here, Docker images. Look at here. So this is the image, BusyBox image. Right. So now I want to check the default. I want to check the available networks first. I want to check the available networks. So the command here is docker network ls and look at here. So this is the default network. Look at here. This is the default network, which is the bridge network. This network range is as per the scenario 17.17.0.1. This network range is 17.17.0.1. Now, if you want to check the range, if you want to check the network range, Docker network inspect, Docker network inspect network name, which is bridge network. Docker network inspect network name, which is a bridge network. Look at here, bridge network. The network range is, look at here, 17.17.0.1. 172.17.0.1 range. Got it right? So this is the default network and now, yeah. So I want to create three containers. In this network, I want to create 3 containers. Okay. So how can we create the containers? Let's try to understand. So currently no containers are there. So currently no containers attached to the bridge network. No containers here. Now what I will do, I want to create 3 containers here. Command here is docker run -it space -name docker run -it name space container name container 1 space image name busybox. Okay, enter. Now look at here. I'm in container mode. Right? Now host mode to container mode I switched here. Host mode to container mode I switched. Now if you want to exit, control PQ. Okay. Now if you want to check if you want to inspect how many containers are available, look at here. Docker inspect, Docker network inspect, network name. Look at here. So container 1 is created instead of the which network? Bridge network. Instead of the bridge network, we created the container 1. So this container 1 IP is 17.17.0.2. The IP here is 170.17.0.2. Right? Yeah. Now, yeah, what I will do, I want to check the containers here. Docker ps -a. Look at here. So this is the container. This is the container. Okay. Now I want to create 2 more containers here. Docker run -it name container 2 and the image name. Now container 2 is created here, right? So control PQ for exit from the container, to exit from the container. Now container 3 also I want to create. Container 3 also I want to create. So 3 containers created, control PQ, right? Now docker ps -a, look at here. So 3 containers are in running state. So clear the screen first. Docker ps -a, look at here. So these are the 3 containers which are in running state. Okay. So these containers are attached to the default network, right? Now, if you go and check here, Docker network inspect network name, look at here. So these are the 3 containers which are attached to the default network. Network name, name, container 1, container 2, container 3, right? So here network name is bridge. So container 1, 2, 3. Container 1, 2, and 3. 3 containers. So container 1 range is 17.17.0.2, 0.3, and 0.4. Right? So 3 containers. These are attached to the default network. Now we can check the communication. We can check the communication between each other. They are pinging or not. I want to check. Okay. So for which, first of all, I want to log in container 1. How can we log in? So if you want to log in container, so there is a command and if you want to log in a existing container, there is a command which is, yeah, docker execute is the command. Docker execute, docker execute space -it space container name container 1 space /bin/sh. Now I'm in container 1. Now I want to ping container 2. Ping 170.17.0.3. Look at here. Now I'm able to ping. Now I'm able to ping. Understanding and everyone. So container 1 to container 2, I'm trying to ping. Look at here, I'm able to ping. Control C. Now control PQ. I just want to exit from here. Now I want to log in container 2. Look at here, everyone. I want to log in container 2. So container 2 to container 1, I want to ping. Ping 172.17.0.2. Look at here. Now I'm able to ping. I'm able to ping container 1. Understanding and everyone. Control C to stop this, right? Now I want to exit from here. Now I want to connect container 3. Now I'm connected. I connected here. So ping 172.17.0.2. So container 3 to container 1. I'm able to ping. Container 3 to container 1. I'm able to ping. And also, so container 3 to container 2. Also, I'm trying to ping. Look at here. I'm able to ping. Container 3 to 1. Container 3 to 2. I'm able to ping. Clear and yeah. So three containers, each other they are pinging. Three containers, each other. I just want to check one more time here. So control PQ. Second container, I want to log in quickly. Second container 2, I just want to log in. Now ping 172.17.0.2. So container 3 to container 1, I'm able to ping. So container 3 to container, container 2 to container 3 also I'm trying to ping. Look at here. So each other they are pinging and because they are in same network. So container 1, container 2, container 3 in the same range, network range. That is why they can easily communicate. For example, so we three are in same room. We can talk each other, right? Yeah, same way they can communicate each other. Fine. Now, what I will do, next one. Yeah. So next one is, for example, so container 3 is having database. Okay. So I want to restrict the inbound traffic. I want to restrict inbound traffic to the database container. I want to restrict inbound traffic to the database container. Okay. So how can we restrict? How can we restrict? If you want to restrict, so we required one more network, which is custom network. So we need to create one more network, which is a custom network, our own network we need to create, right? So how can we create custom network? Let's try to understand. So currently we have only one network, which is the default network, right? Now what I will do, I want to create one more network, which is a custom network, which is a busy network. The name we can give busy network, right? So how can we create? Command here is Docker network create network name busy network. So Docker network create network name. So which is a busy network, right? So we can give any name, Andy. We can give any name, right? Any name we can give here. So I'm giving here busy network. Enter. So now the network is created here. Network is created here. Fine. Yeah. So now if you want to check the networks, how can we check Docker network, Docker network or else, okay, Docker network ls ఇవ్వండి చాలు. Look at here. So this is the bridge network, which is the default network. This is the busy network, right? Bridge network and also busy network. Two networks are available. Now I want to inspect, both the networks. Okay. So how can you inspect Docker network? Inspect network name, bridge. Look at here. So bridge network is having three containers only. Network name is bridge. Look at here, everyone. So here we have three containers. Container 1, 2, and 3. Three containers. Right? But whereas busy network, now I want to check the busy network. Look at here. So busy network is not having any containers. Busy network is not having any containers here. Look at here. This network range is 17.18.0.1. As per the scenario, this network range is 17.18.0.1. As per the scenario, the range. Clear, Andy, everyone? This network range is 17.18.0.1. Fine. Yeah. Now, what I will do, I don't want to allow inbound traffic to the database container. So first of all, what we can do, this container we can attach to the custom network. How can we attach? Look at here. So currently, this container is, this network is not having any containers. No containers available here. Now what I will do, so container 3, I want to attach to the custom network, busy network. How can we attach? Command here is Docker network connect, Docker network connect, network name, busy network, space, container name, container 3. What I'm doing here, I want to connect container 3 to the custom network. Okay. Now enter here. Look at here. Now, if you go and inspect this network, look at here. Container is available. So this is busy network only. Look at here. This is the busy network. In this network, I attach this container 3. Right? So once we attach this container 3 to the busy network, so this container will be having two IPs అండి. టూ ఐపీస్ ఉంటాయి ఇక్కడ. ఎలా ఉంటాయి ఇక్కడ చూడండి. ఫస్ట్ నెట్వర్క్ ఏ ఐపీ ఉంది? 17.17.0.4. సెకండ్ నెట్వర్క్ ఐపీ 17.18.0.2. టూ ఐపీస్ ఉంటాయి. సో ఎలా చెక్ చేస్తాం ఐపీస్? హౌ కెన్ వి చెక్ ద ఐపీస్? How can we check the IPs? Right? Now we need to inspect the container. We need to inspect the container. How can we inspect? Command here is Docker inspect space container name, which is a container 3. Look at here. So container 3 is having, ఈ నెట్వర్క్ లో, look at here. కంటెంట్ 3 ఎక్కడ ఉందండి? టూ నెట్వర్క్స్ లో ఉంది. ఫస్ట్ నెట్వర్క్ ఏంటి? బిజీ నెట్వర్క్ లో ఉంది, బ్రిడ్జ్ నెట్వర్క్ లో ఉంది. సో బ్రిడ్జ్ నెట్వర్క్ లో ఉన్న ఐపీ అంత 17.17.0.4. బిజీ నెట్వర్క్ లో ఉన్న ఐపీ ఏంటి? 17.18.0.2. 17.17.0.4, 17.18.0.2. So this country is having, ఏ కంట్రీ అండి? కంట్రీ 3 ఈజ్ హ్యావింగ్ టూ ఐపీ అడ్రసెస్. రైట్? సో ఇదంతా మనకి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అంతా లేకుండా ఓన్లీ ఐపీసే కనపడాలనుకోండి, వాట్ వి విల్ డూ, ఐ వాంట్ టు చెక్ ఓన్లీ ఐపీస్, ఫర్ విచ్ వాట్ వీ కెన్ డూ హియర్. సో హియర్ కమాండ్ హియర్ ఇస్ Docker inspect container ID, Docker inspect container ID, space pipe, space grep, space -i, space IP address. What I'm doing here? I want to check the container. I want to check the container IPs only. Enter. Look at here. So this container is having only two IPs. Only IPs. Look at here. 17.18.0.2, 17.17.0.4. సో ఆ కంటైనర్కి ఎన్ని ఐపీస్ ఉన్నాయండి? కంటైనర్ 3కి ఎన్ని ఐపీస్ ఉన్నాయి? 2 IP addresses. Container 3 is having 2 IP addresses. Okay. Now, I just want to check the communication. Communication is happening or not. Okay. For which I just want to log in Docker execute -it space container name container 3 space /bin/sh. Now I'm able to log in. Now I'm able to log in container 3, right? So container 3 to container 1 and 2, I'm trying to ping. So container 3 to container 1, container 3 to container 2, I'm trying to ping. So ping 172.17.0.2, I'm able to ping. So container 3 నుంచి container 1 కి ping అవుతుంది చూడండి. Now container 3 to container 2, I want to ping 172.17.0.3. So ping ఇవ్వాలండి. Ping. Now I'm able to ping container 3 to container 2, container 3 to container 3, I'm able to ping. Sorry, container 3 to container 1, container 3 to container 2, I'm able to ping. Right? Clear అండి? Yeah, so control PQ, exit from here. Now, it's okay. So still they are communicating. But I don't want to allow. I don't want to communicate. I just want to stop the network. I just want to stop the incoming traffic to the custom network. So which is available in the. So I want to stop this communication from container 2 to container 3, container 1 to container 3. So I don't want to allow inbound traffic to the container 3. So which is available in the custom network. How can we stop? We need to disconnect. Container 3 from first network. Understanding it, everyone? We need to disconnect container 3 from default network. How can we disconnect? Look at here. Command here is, Docker network disconnect, network name, busy network, space, container name, container 3. Enter. Now it is disconnected. So container 3, oh, sorry, very sorry. By mistake అండి. సో కంటైనర్ 3 బిజీ నెట్వర్క్ నుంచి డిస్కనెక్ట్ చేస్తాం. కానీ ఎక్కడ డిస్కనెక్ట్ చేయాలి? ఫస్ట్ నెట్వర్క్ నుంచి అండి. కనెక్ట్ చేద్దాం. మళ్ళీ అగైన్ కనెక్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఒకసారి ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ చేద్దాం. డోకర్ నెట్వర్క్ ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ డిఫాల్ట్ నెట్వర్క్ బ్రిడ్జ్ నెట్వర్క్ లో 3 కంటైనర్స్ ఉన్నాయి చూడండి. కంటైనర్ 1, కంటైనర్ 2, కంటైనర్ 3, రైట్? యా, సో బిజీ నెట్వర్క్ కూడా we can inspect busy network. So busy network లో ఏ కంటైనర్ ఉందండి? కంటైనర్ 3 ఉంది, రైట్? Now what I will do, this container 3, I want to disconnect from first network, default network. How can we disconnect? Yeah, so command here is Docker network disconnect, network name, which is a bridge network, Docker network disconnect, network name and container name. Okay, enter. ఇప్పుడు ఏమైందండి? సో కంట్రీ 3 డిస్కనెక్టెడ్ ఫ్రమ్ డిఫాల్ట్ నెట్వర్క్. ఒకసారి మనం ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ చేద్దాం. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ చేయండి. డిఫాల్ట్ నెట్వర్క్ లో ఎన్ని కంట్రీస్ ఉన్నాయో చూడండి. డోకర్ నెట్వర్క్ ఇన్స్పెక్ట్, బ్రిడ్జ్ నెట్వర్క్. Look at here. So bridge network is having two containers, container 1, container 2. Bridge network is having two containers. Network, yeah. ఇది ఏ నెట్వర్క్ అండి? బ్రిడ్జ్ నెట్వర్క్. ఈ నెట్వర్క్ లో ఎన్ని కంట్రీస్ ఉన్నాయి? 2 కంట్రీస్ ఓన్లీ. కంట్రీ 1, కంట్రీ 2. రైట్. నా బిజీ నెట్వర్క్ ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ చేయండి. బిజీ నెట్వర్క్ ని బిజీ నెట్వర్క్ లో ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయండి కంట్రీస్? ఓన్లీ 1. బిజీ నెట్వర్క్ లో ఓన్లీ 1 కంట్రీ ఉంది, కంట్రీ 3. Okay. Now I want to check the communication. Now I want to check the communication between country 3 to country 1, country 3 to country 2. Okay. So how can we check? First we need to log in. Docker execute -it space container name. Container 3 space /bin/sh. Now I'm able to log in country 3. Right. Now ping 172.17.0.2 నాట్ పింగింగ్ అండి. పింగ్ అవ్వట్లేదు. సో కంట్రీ 3 నుంచి కంట్రీ 1 పింగ్ అవ్వట్లేదు. రైట్. నౌ ఐ వాంట్ టు పింగ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్. ఐ వాంట్ టు పింగ్ కంట్రీ 3 టు కంట్రీ 2. నాట్ పింగింగ్. సో కంట్రీ 3 టు కంట్రీ 1, కంట్రీ 3 టు కంట్రీ 2 అనే వీఆర్ నాట్ పింగింగ్, నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు పింగ్. రైట్. సో ఎందుకు పింగ్ అవ్వట్లేదండి? Why it is not pinging anyone?
Network is
Because
disconnected.
disconnect చేస్తాం. We disconnected from default network. Only one network is available. Right? Now, yeah. Now I want to check the country 3 IP addresses. So country 3 is having ఎన్ని IPs ఉన్నాయండి ఇప్పుడు? కంట్రీ 3కి ఎన్ని IPs ఉన్నాయి ఇప్పుడు? ఓన్లీ 1 IP. విచ్ IP? ఈ IP డిలీట్ అయిపోయిందండి. ఓన్లీ దిస్ IP అవైలబుల్. సో 17.18.0.2 available. This IP only, only this IP. Okay. So now, if you go and check here, Docker, if you want to check the container IPs, Docker inspect container name, container 3 space pipe space grep space -i space IP address. Look at here. So currently this country is having only one IP, which is a busy network IP, 17.18.0.2. busy network IP, custom network IP. Clear అండి? Is it clear to you, everyone? సో కాన్సెప్ట్ క్లియర్ అండి? ఇట్స్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అండి. రియల్ టైమ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్లో ఈ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ మనకు వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. రైట్. సో ఇన్ యూరోప్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ వి ఇంప్లిమెంటెడ్ దిస్. రైట్. సో టుమారో ఏం చేద్దామంటే వీ హ్యావ్ వన్ మోర్ నెట్వర్కింగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అండి. వీ హ్యావ్ వన్ మోర్ నెట్వర్కింగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్. ఓకే. సో సెకండ్ సినారియో ఉంది, దట్ విల్ డిస్కస్ టుమారో. అండ్ ఆల్సో డోకర్ వాల్యూమ్స్ కూడా కవర్ చేద్దాం టుమారో. విల్ డిస్కస్ అబౌట్ డోకర్ వాల్యూమ్స్ ఆల్సో. రైట్. సో బిఫోర్ గోయింగ్ టు ద నెక్స్ట్ సినారియో, ఫస్ట్ యూనిట్ టు ప్రాక్టీస్ అండి. ఇది మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే మీకు క్లారిటీ వస్తుంది. రైట్. సో బిఫోర్ గోయింగ్ టు నెక్స్ట్ కాన్సెప్ట్, ఫస్ట్ యూనిట్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ కాన్సెప్ట్. దట్ ఈస్ వై యూనిట్ టు ప్రాక్టీస్ అండి. సో ఈరోజు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్. సో ఇది మీకు క్లారిటీ వస్తే నెక్స్ట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది, క్లారిటీ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే. సో అదర్వైజ్ యూ విల్ బి కన్ఫ్యూజ్డ్. ఫైన్. సో మేక్ షూర్ everyone practice అండి. Clear, right, everyone? Any questions and anyone? Anyone having any questions here?
So what will be the real time scenarios, Shankar?
Yeah, real time scenario ఏంటంటే నార్మల్లీ సో ప్రాజెక్ట్ టీమ్ క్లయింట్ ఏం చెప్తారంటే డేటాబేస్ కంటైనర్స్ లో ఇన్ దిస్ డేటాబేస్ కంటైనర్స్ వీ హ్యావ్ యూజ్ డేటా సెట్స్ ఓకే అనాథరైజ్డ్ యాక్సెస్ వస్తుంది అనాథరైజ్డ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ యాక్సెసింగ్ సో ప్లీజ్ కంట్రోల్ ద ట్రాఫిక్ సో immediately we need to disconnect and we can attach to the custom network so that what will happen. So in this custom network who are available, what are the contents available, those they can communicate here. But from this network we can control the traffic. So from here, whatever the contents we have, whatever the resources we have, from here it will be controlled. సో ఈ నెట్వర్క్ లోనే కమ్యూనికేషన్ జరుగుతుంది. ఇక్కడ ఏమైందంటే ఇప్పుడు 2 rooms క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం. సింపుల్ గా చెప్పాలంటే 2 rooms. సో ఈ రూమ్ లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళంతా కమ్యూనికేట్ అవుతారు, ఈ రూమ్ లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళంతా కమ్యూనికేట్ అవుతారు. ఈ రూమ్ నుంచి ఈ రూమ్ నుంచి కమ్యూనికేట్ అవ్వదు బికాస్ దేర్ ఇస్ నో డోర్ క్లోజ్ అయిపోయింది, విచ్ ఇస్ ఫైర్ వాల్. సో మనకేంటంటే సో డేటా లాస్ అవ్వకుండా డేటా ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు కొన్నిసార్లు. ఓకే, సో నెట్వర్క్ నుంచి అలౌ చేస్తాం ట్రాఫిక్. సో కానీ సో కొన్ని సినారీస్లో ఏంటంటే సో క్లయింట్ ఆస్క్ యూ టు స్టాప్ ది ఇన్బౌండ్ ట్రాఫిక్ అంటారు. వేరే నెట్వర్క్ నుంచి, వేరే రేంజ్ నుంచి వచ్చే ట్రాఫిక్ని కంట్రోల్ చేయమంటారు. ఓకే, అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి మనం? ఆ నెట్వర్క్ నుంచి వచ్చే ట్రాఫిక్ని డిస్కనెక్ట్ చేయాలి. చేస్తే మనకి ట్రాఫిక్ కంట్రోల్ అయిపోతుంది. ఫైన్ అండి. సో ఇది ఒకసారి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి సో దట్ యూ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్. మీరు ప్రాక్టికల్గా ఒకసారి చేస్తే యూ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ బెటర్. సో టుమారో విల్ డిస్కస్ అబౌట్ సెకండ్ సినారియో అండి, నెట్వర్కింగ్ సెకండ్ సినారియో అండ్ ఆల్సో డాకర్ వాల్యూమ్స్. ఫైన్. సో వీ కెన్ స్టాప్ హియర్. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. సో ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ యూ కెన్ టేక్ ద స్క్రీన్ షాట్ అండ్ పోస్ట్ ఇన్ ద గ్రూప్. ఫైన్. ఇంకేమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయండి? ఇంకా గ్రహేష్ గారు, ఎనీ అదర్ క్వశ్చన్? విశాల్ గారు, మీకు ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయా? ఫైన్ అండి, ఫైన్. సో ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి సో దట్ యూ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్స్. ఫైన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.